Hey guys, it's Ash, and this is going to be a special video of my journey as a Clash of Clans player, a player who quickly rushed to the top. There are a lot of people who don't believe in rushing or just don't understand the purpose of a planned rusher. Now, this is not a video of me telling you to rush or that rushing is a good idea. It's simply a video showing you guys my quick progression as a player of the game and how I decided to play the game in my own way. Everyone plays the game in their own certain way, and this is a story of how I decided to play the game, how I enjoyed playing the game, and to this day have absolutely no regrets. I started playing the game on August 4th, 2014, and I had never played a game like Clash of Clans before, so I was really confused at first. I read a few guides and watched some YouTube videos, and I quickly got hooked. About 2 months had passed, and I was quickly a Rush Town Hall 9 player and at level 75. The reason I had rushed was simple. I wanted to complete the game as fast as possible. That was my goal, and to do so I had to rush. If I did not rush, then I would be going at a very slow pace. The game gets harder as you level up, not easier, and I understood that, so I was prepared. The easiest thing to upgrade in this game are your defenses, while the toughest are your heroes and your walls. So instead of doing the easy part first, I decided to do the hard part. So that's why I quickly rushed to Town Hall 9 so that I can do the hardest thing in the game first, and that is to level up my Barbarian King and my Archer Queen to level 40. This is also when I created a forum thread about my journey to level 40 heroes and my Dark Elixir farming guide, as well as some video tutorials of my attacks. The thread and the videos gained a lot of popularity, so I created my first clan Altar of Heroes for people of similar interest. And to this day, Altar of Heroes has become one of the best farming clans in the game with an average gold grab of 1.5 billion. And if you guys are interested in watching my old videos of my journey to level 40 heroes, I'll have the link to that playlist in the descriptions below. I had begun upgrading my level 10 walls. I did all my farming without boost. I kept both my Barbarian King and Archer Queen on upgrade at all times by farming Dark Elixir without ever boosting my barracks. On top of that, I grinded high level walls. I also did this while keeping all 5 of my builders busy. Now remember, my goal is to max out my base as fast as possible. To do this, I can't have any of my builders sleeping around. I had to always keep them busy. So that's what I did. Even though I had all 5 of my builders busy upgrading, I kept farming to completely fill my storages, so that by the time one of my builders completed an upgrade, I first used that excess loot onto the walls and then placed that builder immediately back on another upgrade. My preferred and only method of farming at this time was BAM, which consisted of barbarians, archers, a few wall breakers, and 16 minions. Because this army trained so quickly, I neglected to ever boost my barracks. I also had another very important reason to not boost, even if I had gems or the money to buy gems. And that was a psychological reason. I knew that if I had begun to boost my barracks, then every time I played the game without boost, I would enjoy it less and become more impatient. I enjoyed playing without boost and wanted to keep it that way and not change my rhythm. I also immensely enjoyed farming without heroes because it was a bigger challenge using my barbarians, archers, and minions to go after the Dark Elixir storage inside the base. I really enjoyed it and knew that it would make me into a better player. If I managed to attack and dismantle a base with weaker troops, then I would certainly be able to do even better once I have stronger heroes and stronger troops for wars. To manage and do all of this, I also had to avoid playing in wars, and I was absolutely content with that. Now, as I've stated, I prioritized upgrading the hardest upgrades first, but I also prioritized the most important upgrades first. Because I was farming at such a rapid rate, I really did not mind losing resource on defense because I was able to quickly make up for any of my losses. So defense was not a big priority for me. But that does not mean I neglected upgrading my defenses. I was just focusing on upgrading my offense first, such as army camps, barracks, and clan castle. And keep in mind, I'm doing this on top of keeping 2 builders on my heroes at all times. So obviously, with just 3 builders for the other upgrades, it's gonna take a while until I have strong defenses. Not only that, it still hasn't even been 3 months since I started playing the game. I also prioritized on the defenses that took longer to upgrade, such as the X-bows, as well as the more important defenses. For example, I prioritized my cannons last because they're just the worst defense in the game with their inability to target air troops and have a slow fire rate. Cannons definitely are not useless, but because they're the worst defense, I prioritize them last. So that's why they were still at a very low level compared to my other defenses, such as the Expo and Hidden Teslas. I also ignored upgrading my air defenses for the most part because getting attacked by air attackers was uncommon compared to being attacked by ground. Not only that, even if I had max defenses, I would still struggle to defend against mass dragons or Balloonian attacker because you needed a lot more than just air defenses to defend against these attacks. You needed a concerted effort between all your air attacking defenses, not just your air defense. So I was content with getting demolished by air attackers because I only got attacked 2 or 3 times a week by an air attacker. About 4.5 months had passed and I completed farming 240 level 10 walls. My Barbarian King was level 26 and my Archer Queen was level 28, and I was on my way to Town Hall 10. This was also the time I had started to first boost my barracks because of the Christmas 1 gem event, so I just had to do it and so I could progress even quicker with my level 10 walls. This was also when I decided that I was going to gem the timer of my Archer Queen so that I could use her for farming and also get her to level 40 sooner. So why did I make such a big decision now? Well, simply because I knew that I had mastered farming and attacking without my heroes and just wanted to take the next big jump. Not only that, having both my heroes on upgrade limited my potential. What do I mean by this? Well, I was unable to farm for Dark Elixir because both my heroes were on upgrade and I constantly had a full Dark Elixir storage. That meant I had to wait. Thus, I decided to instead just gem the timer of my Archer Queen every time I had a full Dark Elixir storage. And the reason I chose to do this with my Archer Queen and not my King was because the Queen was just much better for farming and her great range and ability to keep herself unharmed so that I could consistently use her for farming every raid. Half a year had passed and I was a Town Hall 10 player with level 40 Archer Queen and a level 32 Barbarian King, along with lots of level 10 and 11 walls. The main reason I had moved on to Town Hall 10 was simply because I had completed all my level 10 walls at Town Hall 9 and did not want to waste my time, as well as my heroes were almost level 30 at Town Hall 9, so I moved on to also upgrade my heroes to level 40 as soon as possible, as the level cap for your heroes at Town Hall 9 is level 30. And of course my priority is to do the hardest upgrades first. Now again, as a Town Hall 10 player, I had once again prioritized upgrading my offense first, so my defenses suffered again. I also prioritized upgrading the most important defenses first, such as the new Inferno Towers that I had constantly upgraded to get them to level 3 as soon as possible. So I had a pretty funny and very unusual base like no other. I had level 40 heroes and level 10 and 11 walls with a bunch of Town Hall 7 and Town Hall 8 level defenses. During summer of 2015, my clan Ultra of Heroes were in a farming competition against another very hardcore farming clan, Centum, and this is when I did one of the craziest things in my whole gaming career. I knew that I was one of the best farmers in the game because I put a lot of effort and time mastering and studying the game to understand how I can maximize my efficiency and farm at an insane rate. So I decided to do a 24-hour non-stop farming run, and ultimately I farmed a total of over 84 million gold in that 24-hour span. It was the first time I had ever done something like this, and it was truly an amazing experience, but I definitely wouldn't want to do that again. A year had now passed, and I completed upgrading all my 250 level 11 walls. Ever since I had completed my level 10 walls, I decided to just take my time and do about 2 level 11 walls a day. And the reason for this is because I finished the hardest part of the game, which is to upgrade my heroes to level 40. So I can just lay back right now and easily complete the rest of my upgrades. So I only needed to do about 1 or 2 level 11 wall a day while keeping all of my builders busy. And little by little, my defenses started to catch up very quickly. I did a trophy push and made it to top 200 in the USA, and I'm also planning on doing another push to Legend and probably to the top of the boards when I have the time again. I had even created a base design that allowed me to defend all the way to Titan League without having to attack my way up. Town Hall 11 had arrived right at the point when I was going to be a max Town Hall 10 base, and so the start of another new journey. However, this time I'm going to take my time because it really won't be too long until I'm a max Town Hall 11 player, as there aren't really that many new upgrades here at Town Hall 11. The main challenge is the Grand Warden, and I currently have him at level 13, so that won't be too long until he's maxed out as well. So thank you guys for listening to my story about my journey, and maybe I've inspired you in some way. I currently also have a Town Hall 9 account, a Town Hall 8 account, and a Town Hall 7 account so that I can upload strategy content on this channel for all my subscribers of different Town Hall level. I frequently upload great content, sharing my vast knowledge and experience of the game. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't, as well as maybe explore the vast library of strategic videos I have uploaded onto this channel. Be sure to also share this with your friends and clanmates. So I'll see you guys again soon. Have a great day. Later.